From the streets of New York to the silver screen, Robert De Niro's journey is nothing short of legendary. Today, we dive into the life of one of cinema's greatest actors, uncovering the stories, the sacrifices, and the fascinating facts you probably didn't know. Robert De Niro, one of the greatest actors in film history, was born on August 17, 1943, in New York. Robert De Niro's parents. Robert De Niro Sr. was an American abstract expressionist painter and sculptor. He was highly respected in the New York art scene, known for his emotional, color-rich paintings influenced by modernism. Although not extremely commercial, he gained recognition in prominent galleries and was admired by fellow artists. He was also openly gay, something De Niro later spoke about with pride, even producing a documentary about his father's life and work. Virginia Admiral was an American painter, poet, and writer. She studied at the same art school as De Niro Sr., where the two met. Although she moved away from painting later in life, she worked in writing, publishing, and various artistic environments. She was known for her strong personality, independence, and her intellectual influence on her son. Their life together, Robert De Niro Sr. and Virginia Admiral, separated when Robert was still very young, but they both remained involved in his upbringing. De Niro grew up surrounded by artists, studios, creativity, and cultural influences, a world that helped shape his future as an actor. At the age of 10, Robert De Niro played the role of the evil Luke in a school play. He enjoyed being on stage so much that he decided to become an actor. Robert De Niro got the nickname Bobby Milk when he was a young boy growing up in Manhattan, most commonly believed to be around 8 to 12 years old. The kids in his neighborhood gave him this nickname because of his very pale complexion and delicate appearance. The name stuck quickly, as it was common at that time for children in New York streets to give each other playful or descriptive nicknames. Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese grew up only a few blocks apart in New York's Little Italy, but amazingly, they never met as kids. Years later, after both had started working in the film industry, a mutual friend, producer Brian De Palma, introduced them. De Palma believed they had similar artistic energy and would work well together. When Scorsese finally met De Niro, he was struck by his quiet intensity, his discipline, and the way he could transform himself for a character. De Niro, on the other hand, admired Scorsese's bold filmmaking style and his deep understanding of New York's street life. Their first collaboration was Mean Streets, 1973. Scorsese had originally considered De Niro for other roles, but when he saw how naturally De Niro embodied the unpredictability, humor, and danger of the streets, he gave him the role of Johnny Boy, a character who became iconic. The moment De Niro stepped in front of the camera, Scorsese instantly recognized that he had found a long-term creative partner. Their connection was so strong that it turned into one of the most legendary director-actor collaborations in cinema history, leading to films like Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Goodfellas, Casino, and many more. Taxi Driver, 1976, Robert De Niro stars as Travis Bickle, a lonely and unstable taxi driver in the dark streets of New York, exploring isolation, violence, and obsession with justice. Raging Bull, 1980, extended description, English, Raging Bull is one of Robert De Niro's most powerful and transformative performances. In this biographical drama, he portrays Jake LaMotta, a gifted but deeply troubled boxer who battles not only opponents in the ring but also his own inner struggles, insecurities, and emotional turmoil. What makes the film extraordinary is that it doesn't focus only on LaMotta's career, it explores the pressure of fame, his personal flaws, and the way his behavior affects the people closest to him. De Niro brings to life a complex character, a man searching for control, often overwhelmed by jealousy, pride, and impulsive decisions, to show the different stages of LaMotta's life. De Niro underwent a remarkable physical transformation. He gained more than 60 pounds, over 27 kilograms, to portray the boxer later in life, carefully studying how weight changes someone's movement, breathing, and overall presence. This level of dedication helped create one of the most authentic and intense performances in cinema history. The film is shot in black and white, giving it a raw, gritty, and artistic feel that perfectly matches LaMotta's chaotic life. De Niro's performance was widely praised, earning him the Academy Award for Best Actor, one of the most iconic wins of his career. Goodfellas, 1990. Goodfellas is one of the most iconic collaborations between Robert De Niro and director Martin Scorsese. The film tells the true story of Henry Hill, a young man who becomes involved with a powerful New York crime group. De De Niro plays James Jimmy Conway, a charismatic but calculating figure who teaches Henry how the world of organized crime operates. De Niro's performance stands out for its quiet intensity. He portrays Jimmy as someone who can be friendly and supportive one moment, and completely unpredictable the next. His ability to switch between charm and cold determination gives the character a powerful presence throughout the film. The movie explores themes of loyalty, ambition, temptation, and the consequences that come with a life lived outside the law. Instead of focusing only on criminal activities, Scorsese shows the personal relationships, the mentality, and the lifestyle that draws people into this world, and how quickly it can collapse. Goodfellas is known for its sharp storytelling, unforgettable dialogue, and dynamic pacing. De Niro's character adds depth and tension, shaping many of the film's key moments and giving it emotional weight. The film received major critical acclaim and is considered one of the greatest crime dramas ever made. Casino, 1995. Casino tells the story of Sam Ace Rothstein, played by Robert De Niro, a brilliant gambling expert chosen to run one of Las Vegas's most successful casinos in the 1970s. De Niro portrays Ace as disciplined, highly intelligent, and obsessed with keeping everything under control. As the casino grows, Ace's life becomes more complicated due to his turbulent relationship with his wife, Ginger, and the unpredictable behavior of his childhood friend, Nicky. The film explores power, greed, loyalty, and how quickly everything can fall apart when personal emotions interfere with business. De Niro's calm but intense performance is central to the film, making Casino one of his most memorable roles and one of Scorsese's standout crime dramas. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories.